What it do, people? What's good with y'all? It's been about a week and I'm back again with another humble good times. So last time I left off, I was just speaking about the adversity I'm going through and just documenting my journey and really wanting to just lean into this time and really take advantage of the fact that I needed to learn this. And what I mean by that is I've been kind of like just living in a way where it's comfortable, and I just think I kind of just was spending my money before I actually got it, and I'm kind of still working my way through that in this time because I'm not making enough to be able to not think about what I need to get when I get paid again. So I am taking it for what it is and just, planning my money for sure. I got plans, and the planning is more about the necessities. So it's been going pretty good. I've been cooking a whole lot more, which has been nice. I really find it satisfying when I cook my own food. I don't know, right now I'm doing a 30-day challenge with myself, and I'm making sure that for 30 days I'm not spending no money on anything outside of anything that is fast food basically, or takeout. I'm saving my money from doing that, and having to cook probably a few days at a time has been actually pretty nice, because I don't have to think about what I want to eat. I know I got food in the fridge that I'm going to eat. I've been making sure whatever I buy at the grocery store, I try to eat as much as possible. I'm so proud of myself because I do kale and fruit smoothies. So kale is very hard to get through while it's still fresh, and I made it probably through I would say 90% of the bag this last one that I had. So I just picked up a fresh new bag the other day because the shit was turning yellow, and there was a bit of a scent to it, not in a nice way, but kind of like an odor, I guess. But yeah, I've been making sure I eat all my food in the fridge. I hate wasting food, to be honest with you. I'm on this fitness and health journey this year, and I told myself that I wanted to be in the best health of my life. And this is just, it ain't going to stop past this year. This was the year to set me up for the rest of my life, to know how to eat better. I'm actually someone who has Crohn's disease, so eating right should have happened a long time ago. But we live and we learn, and I have learned that I just love feeling good without the bad shit, the stuff that it tastes good for a second but it might hurt me, like spicy food. I love spicy food, but I cut back on spicy food because I don't like being in pain. I really I can't have super fried stuff, so I've been cooking the shit out of stuff in my air fryer. I love my air fryer. That is one of my favorite appliances. And I just purchased a grill, which is actually a panini press, but that motherfucker is working great as a grill. And my crock pot I have yet to use, but I really can't wait to use it this fall. I really love me some soup, some chili. I never made a stew before, but I kind of want to learn how to make that and see how that turns out. Cooking has become such a hobby where I really enjoy it. I really love just seeing how my food turns out and how it tastes. And I'm always sending pictures to my sister, who we send pictures back and forth to each other when we cook something, or when we have like our favorite thing is breakfast. So when we make our breakfast, we might do it up because we really like to be like bougie on a budget, but we have our little thing. It's an insider thing that we do, and it's so much fun. Like just acting like you have it, acting like you about that life of just luxury. But really, I'm so satisfied with a non-luxurious life. I'm appreciative of the things that I have. Like I said, I'm really just thriving in gratitude, and with that comes I think it's just the fact that I never was in a struggle in the sense of my parents not having it, or like I never went to bed hungry unless I couldn't eat because I got sick really young. Another thing is like I don't know, we never had bad Christmases. Even when my parents feel like it would be so funny because there'll be a living room full of gifts, but my mom would have like this heaviness in her chest. I'm sorry. Your dad couldn't get you everything that you wanted. Honestly, I've always just told my mom and dad to surprise me. I know there might be one or two things that I wanted, but it was never that like dire need of anything, because we always had what we wanted or what we needed. Christmas was great, birthdays were great, we shopped seasonally. It was a great childhood. I can't even complain about my childhood. And one of the best childhoods. And me and my siblings we're dorks, and we just had our imagination, and it was so much fun. I just love just thinking about my childhood, because it as much as it was simpler times, I've had my own trauma stories that I'll probably end up sharing later, but it's just fun to like sit and think. That's one of my favorite things to do, is just sit and think, imagine, and dream. I mean, it might sound boring to some people, but I'm a thinker, I'm a creative, so I'm always looking for inspiration, or I'm inspired by a lot. But I love just thinking about my memories. So my past week activities have been trying to come up with some new content for my merch page on Instagram. And because I don't have Wi-Fi right now, I've been scoping out the library, which you're probably gonna hear me talk about the library a lot, because I'm just amazed at how far they came. And they're just I just visited the library Sunday, and I wanted to work on this editing for my last video, and I couldn't really do much with it because the way CapCut is, it didn't transfer my video over to my laptop app. So I just ended up doing it from my phone, which I could have done it from home. But it was just nice to know, like, the library is open on a Sunday, you get free Wi-Fi, it's so nice and cool in there, there's a lot of people just minding their own business. That's like my favorite thing. I love when people mind their own fucking business. I love it. I mind my business. I don't interrupt, I don't disturb anyone's peace. I mind my business. Now, some people might think that's weird or rude, but I just find it rude when someone you don't know, just comes up and interrupts your peace. Like, I live in peace. I live alone with 2 cats, and feel so much peace when I'm with them and just by myself. And I've been living alone for the past 4 years, or no, 3 years. It's going on 4. No, well, 2021. So I guess it's 3 years. But it's been so peaceful, and just when I think about home at work, I just get so excited to go home. It's so much fun being alone, and I cringe at the thought of like relationship. And it's not because of really having a partner. It's like the idea of what it comes with, is the inevitable conversation.
We're moving together. Blah, blah, blah.
Just like, I just can't see myself living with another person ever again. I've done it a lot in the past, and I love living alone. And I'm so open to, like, if I were to ever get married, I would love it if we could have our own places. Now, financially, probably doesn't make sense, but if it could be like a big enough crib where we have our own space, maybe. But I really love just coming home to me and having all my things convenient to me. My bathroom, my kitchen, my living room, my balcony. Love being on my balcony too. But anywho, the library's been awesome. Just going to the one I went to a different one yesterday for an event, and that one just blew my mind because the resources they have there for creatives is just so amazing to me. Like, I never would have thought libraries would be this dope. So the library I went to yesterday, which is my home library, basically. The one I went to Sunday, it ain't my home library. It was just one that happened to be open, and I can go use their free Wi-Fi. But the one that I went to yesterday, it just really just broadened my horizons in a way where I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna have so much fun being able to create. So they have a whole two studios that you can use, and you can use it for music recording, video recording, podcasting. They have computers with like all the Adobe Studio software for free. This is for free. You have free access to Photoshop. I forgot the other Adobe one, but they also have resources for like learning, as far as like outside of just reading books. They have LinkedIn Learning access. All you need is your library card for all of this. To get a library card, mind you. But all of this is at your grasp, and it's just gonna just allow me to level up my shit eventually. Right now I'm just recording from my home, which I like recording from home to do this vlog, but for my podcast, which I haven't been able to do in a while because I know that audio podcasting is kind of like old now. No one's just listening to podcasts. People want to visually watch podcasts. I enjoy visual podcasts as well. So that's my next step in my podcast, which I haven't been able to record for a while because I get intimidated with the fact that, I want guests, and I get nervous about having to ask people to be on it because I don't know if they feel like I'm even worth their time because of the lack of followers I have right now. But I'm going to eventually get out of that because I know how dope I am. I know I can gain a following. My biggest problem has been my consistency with anything I do. I be motivated, I got the momentum going, and then something happens where it just slows down and I get disinterested. And that happened recently with something that I was working on with some people that, we were working on a movie script. And it just became too hard to just try to schedule shit. And I wish them well. I do. I don't harbor no bad feelings. It was something I actually had in my files that I was working on like a story, and I was just offered it up because I was like, this is something I already started. If you're interested, we can work on it, and then we can move forward if you're interested. So that's what we were working on, but things happened where I just lost interest. So yeah, that happens. But yeah, so I had some good news today. I actually had gotten an invite for interview screening, but it's an interview, and it's for a position that I've had prior to the one I'm in now, which is in leadership. I'm a little apprehensive about it, but the job I'm at right now, I'm comfortable in that, but it is a lot for what I get paid, and I'm interested in always leveling up, but I'm so more interested in leveling up on my personal side, not so much in the 9 to 5. However, having been in a position prior in leadership, I'm coming from a place of now I have experience. I know what to expect. I know how people are. I gotta be a much better caring leader, I guess you can say. I cared so much that I just didn't care about them personally, but I cared about the job. And I know I gotta kind of like bring it back to being a little more empathetic. I almost said apathetic, but that's the opposite of empathy. But yeah, I gotta be a little more empathetic. A lot of shit's going on, I've been binging on these videos of compiled TikToks of people ranting about inflation, about their jobs, about different generations, boomers versus Gen X, boomers versus Gen Z, and millennials stuck in the middle, which is funny because I feel that, like, I understand both sides, but I probably lean more towards the Gen Z side because shit is just rough out here for everybody. I mean, honestly, I watched that stuff and then I started getting really into it because it made me feel better. I'm not feeling so alone about the struggle that I'm in. So, I mean, to go to like Walmart, to go to the grocery stores, you're constantly being asked for money by homeless people. And it's sad because it's like, I have just enough. But I do want to give, I do want to tithe, I want to get back to all of that. And I've been struggling with my own like choices of just, should I give and trust God and know that He's going to provide, which I do trust God. But I feel like, should I be smart about this? I'm trying to learn the art of discernment of like, when should you really, when should you really do something out of the kindness of your heart without putting yourself in a worse position? And right now, because I'm able to see the next day with the little bit I do have, it's hard for me to see the next day when I give away the little bit I have and know that I gotta wait for it to come back to me. Not that it ain't gonna come back, but it's just gonna take some time for me to really just, feel confident that to know like I'm good. God got me. It's not God that's holding me back. It's me holding me back because I've just been in this place of like feeling like I gotta hold on to what I have. I gotta spend wisely. I gotta not spend my money on shit that I really don't need in this moment. So yeah, that's been hard. Like just knowing like hell, someone online asked me for money and I don't know these people. I mean, online's a whole nother beast of like trying to get money off of people. There's too many scams out there where I just feel like I would never feel comfortable. If I don't know you personally, I would never feel comfortable about giving you money that I'm, no offense, but I'm not going to see. And if I do give money, it's going to be to a cause. It's not going to be to an individual. Unless, like I said, personal relationship with that individual. But I feel like yeah, that's what my week has been like, and I just want to give a shout out to my sister for just being so supportive. Like it's one of my ultimate one of the things that I really would love from my family is their support. And understand, not everybody's going to understand the life that I live, but my creativity by far, whatever creative what's the word I'm looking for, endeavor, for lack of better words, medium, that's it, creative medium that I'm using, whether music, art, fashion design, podcast, vlogging, I just want you to support me and just, like, share, subscribe, you know what I mean? I'm not looking for you to put money up or anything. Sharing is free. I'm gonna leave it off on this, but shout out to you, Shiloh. I appreciate you, sister, and I love you. But I do want to talk about, like, real quick before I get off, because this is like almost 10 minutes more than I wanted it to be. It's gonna be a lot of editing, but if you see one of your people that you know personally sharing something that they're doing and you're not liking, sharing, commenting, are you really a friend? Can you really call yourself a friend? You might not like it all the way. Just being real. I understand not everybody fucks with my music. Not everybody fucks with my merch that I'm selling. That is even trans and black. But to be able to just support, it goes such a long way for us creatives. We just want to know that you support us. We don't give a fuck if you buy anything from us. You can like, share, subscribe, comment. You can put in a fucking emoji. But just a little bit of showing of the support goes such a long way. And for the people that have supported me, I appreciate you. I thank you. It feels good to be seen, to be honest with you, because this shit is fun. It's fun, and I'm passionate about it. And they're passionate about their own shit. So support your friends, man. Support them. Whatever business they have, whatever music they're creating, whatever movies they're in, whatever dances that they're doing, I don't care. Just support them, man. It's not going to cost you anything, especially on social media. It really ain't. But that's all I got. It's been a humble good times. Have a great day.